Hello everyone, Murray the Pie Man, back again with some more Star Trek Online. That's a thought. Yeah, we got. Hello everyone, Murray the Pie Man here with some more Star Trek Online. We are back with Drakhara. Now, for those who came in late, we have obviously joined up with the Romulans. She is a Reman. And plot-wise so far, we have joined up with the new Romulan Republic, and we had a first series of adventures finding a new homeworld for the Romulans. This next group of stories, we are being contacted by a Romulan ex-girlfriend of our first officer Tovan Kev, who is apparently trying to tell us the Republic is actually not that nice, actually, really, and that the Romulan Star Empire is where it's at, indeed the Tal Shiar, and we are currently going to investigate the Mempas system, so we will see what happens there. As one of the downsides of early game is later on you get transwarp and whatnot, and it does actually it's quite nice to be able to move a bit faster through systems. At the moment sometimes we get a bit of waiting time, but here comes the Memphis system. Oh, twin suns. I should really put in more jump cuts for this.
We've arrived at the source of the distress signal. Scanning the area now.
Are there any ships in the area? Oh. Cardassian field ahead, sir. Surrounded by spike. Field of subspace distortion, reading a spike in the Tetrian emissions. But are there anyone alive there? Inconclusive. Any idea why?
The ship is badly damaged, but there's no clear relationship between the distortion and the ship. I ran a comparison to the anomalies we scanned previously in the Kittimer system. While they appear similar at first look, the spike in tetrions is different from what we've seen before.
I suppose we need to go and look closer.
Sir, there's no sign of a Republic vessel in the area. Whatever happened here is unfortunate, but I recommend we continue our search elsewhere. It may look suspicious if we linger.
Well, be careful, don't worry. You're such a mother hen. Approach the ship. I'm guessing it's that big swirly thing. Whose money's on Cardassian show up and think it's our fault? You might get your glance at their rendition of a Galler class. It's quite good. And again, it might be too far away in the distance. Full impulse just went offline. Possibly the distortion field. Okay. Oh, there it is, kids. I think we've got to stop. Kind of annoying when it does that. The ship appears to have sustained damage, but not enough to disable primary functions or life support. There is one hull breach with an emergency force fields in place. The ship appears to be deserted, but even at this range I can't be certain. There is significant interference from localized radiation. Right, well, can we look at the computer remotely?
Cardassians use a recursive encryption algorithm to protect their data from unauthorized access. We'd have to be on their bridge to tap into their systems.
Well, we'll do that then.
We have no idea what happened to this ship. We could be putting ourselves at risk for the sake of curiosity. I recommend we leave and continue our search elsewhere.
Well, good thing you're not in charge then. Some Republic ships may have suffered this fate. We're going to look at it.
It's your call, but if you're going over to that ship, then I'm coming with you.
Technically not. I don't know. Oh no, I can. I was about to say, if it lets me pick my way to you, I'm going to deliberately not.
Interesting. No visible damage. Why would they abandon the ship?
They didn't like it. Smelled
Bridge
funny.
appears operational, but where's the crew?
Oh, Mary. We need to know what happened here. Scan for life signs and check the security logs. Kind of weird seeing your own character
No other life
animated.
signs detected. We're alone.
This is still quite early when they were largely using
There's something
emotes
odd.
and the in-game engine to do these.
There are no corpses on this ship.
Dun dun dun.
The ship description fits what we've seen of the Alachi. Several security logs were accessed recently. I think you're going to want to see this.
I don't know.
The security recording is from 3 days ago.
I think that was actually meant to be someone lifting and moving through. That looked like a subspace rift.
Whatever it is, it explains why there aren't any corpses.
Yeah, they all walked through subspace rifts. Any more recordings?
One more. Pulling it up now.
Feet. Were they able to identify their attackers?
Wait. That noise. Several ships are on approach and requesting status. Sir, they're Cardassian.
Oh, bum. Beam us back immediately. Cardassian scan the relic. Want to talk? Oh, I bet they're going to be reasonable.
We will be true Cardassians again.
Oh no, it's this lot. Lower your shields and surrender immediately. We carry the order of reprisal signed by Empress Sela, authorized to seize and detain Republic vessels. Suggest you view this as a generous opportunity to save your crew. No, I'm not giving up to you.
That is unfortunate. Your ship would be worth far more undamaged. This is your last chance. Feel free to use the escape pods if necessary.
Oh, I get to be over out here. Cardassian fool! No wonder the Dominion abandoned you. I guess I've got to fight a Cardassian now.
2 more waves are approaching the system. Recommend a defensive posture with power to shields.
You can distribute more power to
Oh, I
shields
forgot we
to
can
take
do
a
that.
defensive posture. If you do so, you're...
Yeah. Not quite a Galler class there. That might even be a Kilden. Maybe we'll see the Galler class close up. Maybe trigger that a bit early. That's a Galler class. That was a Galler class. Ah, the Hideki class. I'll get that Hex floating gas later, maybe, if I remember. Okay, we've got to defeat 3 waves. Sadly, these are quite small, I may not get a good look at them. do love that beam fire at will, being able to hit two targets at the same time. Does work a lot well, work a lot. Here we go.
Your ship will be a trophy.
So the true, there's the Kelvin class. These could be a bit of a bugger. The True Way are like, they are mentioned, yes, in actual canon Star Trek. They're kind of a, think of like a Cardassian fundamentalist group. You know, oh, we've lost our way, be more truly Cardassian, that sort of rubbish. They pop up a bit as an antagonist, which allows you to kind of have different levels of Cardassian to meet. It's not always, the Cardassian Union's fairly friendly by this point, so, and it allows you to fight Cardassians without fighting Cardassians, if that makes sense. I'm sure they will. Finally get that hexafluorine gas. Hexafluorine. Sarah's monitoring message and was able to locate a long-range transmission. The Cardassian battleship sent a message to a location in the Eta Radney block. I've been unable to pinpoint the destination but continue to monitor the frequency and listen. Let me know if you hear anything.
The Cardassians were unaware of what had happened to their missing vessel. It appears the Alachi attacked them while they were hunting for our ships. Bad luck. We should destroy the derelict. Let the True Way think that the Republic defeated all of their patrols.
Yeah, I agree. Scuttle the ship. Also, we could use the XP.
Based on what you've learned, it seems that your next lead is in the Beta Quadrant. Head to the Donatu system and see if you can learn more about where our ships are going and who's taking them.
Okay.
According to new intel, Sela has started paying privateers to capture or destroy Romulan Republic ships. That would explain why these Cardassians are operating outside their normal territory. I suggest we track these True Way ships back to their base. If we're lucky, they'll lead us right to the missing Republic ships.
Well, let's follow them out the system. We're in the Beta Quadrant anyway, so don't really know what Nadal was on about there, but yeah. This is one where we've actually got to pick the next destination, so this is still the same mission. It's just we've got to travel a bit, so I will probably jump cut here. So we finally made it to Donatu after many months of travelling. A magnetic field surrounding a large concentration of asteroids ahead. I've run a sweep for Republic transponders rather. The Cardassians removed it, or there's too much interference. There's also a Cardassian satellite dead ahead. What do we know of this system, etc.? Class J planetoid locked in along with several hundred large asteroids. Because there's an iron core relatively close to the star, there's a significant magnetosphere trapping stellar wind and plasma. So we can't use full impulse. What's tactical analysis? Cardassians are most likely using magnetic fluctuations there to hide their privateer operations. Sensor pick out nearby satellite station and mark location. Okay.
Recommend we stay cloaked as we approach the station, sir.
Very well. The Cardassians mine the asteroid field ahead with satellite appears to be a targeting array. Maybe we'll access the programming. Yep, let's have a look at it. Right, so yeah, reprogram. So that's the thing we could do as a tactical person, is we could actually reprogram. Not all the turrets are accessible, but we soften the defense. Okay.
If we avoid the magnetic flux energy, we should be able to remain
turrets
cloaked
now
as we approach the station.
Attacking each other. So. Oh dear, impulse engines are offline. Is this going to be a stealth section? That's our target up there, I think. We guys, providing we stay away from the yellow swirly stuff, we will not lose our cloak. Now, I'm going to talk about that station design. If you look at it, it does look like they're going for a Cardassian shipyard, but I like that circular section there. It is very reminiscent of Deep Space Nine, which I would expect for a Cardassian design, but I like the idea of a different design of Cardassian station, but still with familiar elements to it. So well done there, Star Trek Online design people. Can't go full impulse yet. Hoping to be able to range that turret before I go full impulse, if I'm honest. What turrets? Ah. That'd be those turrets. Well, I say, why not do both? I maybe woke up a few too many cadet classes. Recharge beams fire at will. And crafting stuff. Next, there are about 8 of them. We've got rid of 2. But at least my shields are holding. I love that fire at will. There's only 3 in the patrol. Maybe there are only 3. Maybe I'm only looking at 7. Confront the commander. We've crippled defences, but it's only a matter of time before they summon reinforcements. Republic warbirds are being held in the station docks. Scans indicate it was some of the crew are being held in the brig. The commander is hailing us.
Your brazen attack on this station is further proof that the Romulan Republic is nothing more than a terrorist cabal.
Thank you.
We've contacted the legitimate Romulan government and alerted them to
You've
your
told Mum,
presence.
have you?
Any further acts of terror against this station or any Cardassian citizen will be met with deadly force.
Just released the Republic ship and her crew.
Your ignorance of Cardassian history is insulting. We do not listen to demands. We give them.
Alright, close the channel. Where are the Romulan crew? Well, we need to get the crew to their ship. That's the held in the ring. Yep. So, yep, if we configure a reflector to emit high amplitude. If we do sciencey stuff, we should shut down. Temper properly, should be window. We'll transport the crew to the ship. Well, let's do the modifications. I'm guessing.
I assume we can thank you for our escape.
Yep.
Before you transported us, I overheard a guard saying that more True-Way ships were approaching. We need time to restore emergency power. Please provide cover until we are able to go to war.
Yeah, ward to the flotilla as soon as you can. We've got this. Oh, another Kelvin class. Oh, continuous shield drain. That's not good. So this one appears to be a slightly higher level Kelvin class than the one we dealt with last time. Slightly more abilities, like I said. What type of ship are we protecting? Yay! Another land warbird like us. No more Cardassian. Ships no longer censored. Good stuff. So, are we escaping? I guess I'm going to wait for it to... Here. It's got away. Public ship is safely warped out of the system. I need to report to Stuff Commander Dial and inform of the private team. Yeah, I know. Yeah, good idea, we'll get out of here. So, I quite liked how some of that was more animated. They tried to do a bit more plot stuff in that, even though most of the mission was just shooting, you know, space combat specifically.
Excellent. I hope that your new Starship has performed to your satisfaction.
It wasn't bad.
Now that we know about Sila's attempts to capture our ships, we'll order our commanders to exercise additional caution in territory near True-Way space, or with other groups that might try their hand at privateering. I have received some new intelligence from our allies that may be of use to us. Expect to hear from me shortly.
Time is congratulations, Centurion.
I wonder what she's coming at. She's got a few missions up there in her mission thing. Oh, it's Charva. I know you've been looking for Dovan's sister. I managed to find out some more. She was captured in the Theban system. She's been questioned by the Tal Shiar, and now they're moving her and other prisons to a penal colony deep in Romulan space. Civilian transport is lightly guarded. She's been a transport passing through the Cathanda system, so she's risking her... That's nice, we're getting a wee bit of... There we go. So, I hope you enjoyed another run through Star Trek Online and the Romulan campaign specifically. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to comment on it, you can put it either below, or you can talk to me on Twitter at Pieman70. That's capital P for Pi and the number 7, P for M for it. Yeah, forgetting my own Twitter handle. Capital P for Pi, capital M for Man, and the number 70. So again, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, bye for now.